Well, imagine that you have lost everything you own in the Eaton Fire. On top of that, rebuilding will only happen if you can come up with $500,000 in just a matter of days. Seems impossible, but NBC4's Karma Dickerson has more on the nonprofit making the impossible possible.
For Ishelle Williams, everything about the Eaton Fire had come at her quickly. From the call to evacuate with her 11-year-old son, to the news the home she'd rented for 17 years had burned, along with the homes that her mother and her sisters owned.
We survived through 4 fires here, and never imagining that we wouldn't be able to come back.
To the prospect of rebuilding on the lot she'd always assumed she'd one day own.
The yes had to come really quick, really quick.
Ishelle, a lifelong Altadena resident, says she had an understanding with her previous landlord. The right of first refusal if her landlord were ever to sell the property.
The property was selling for $565,000, all cash, and they wanted to do a 15-day close.
Did you have $500,000 to give them in 2 weeks?
100% no.
And the lot was due to be listed for sale the next day. Ishelle turned to neighborhood housing services for help.
So there were 3 of us at the office scrambling around and laughing, saying it's going to take all 3 of us to get this done in 15 days. Calendar days, not business days. So we got it done.
Neighborhood Housing Services bought the lot, and they will build a house there for Ishelle. Lord Gay is their CEO.
There are all kinds of community folks that want to buy and keep it in the community for people who may have lived in Altadena 30 years, but never got a chance to own. What a beautiful story, right? What a beautiful outcome.
Gentrification and loss of community remain top of mind for many in Altadena. But as strong as the Altadena is not for sale sentiment is, the reality is, for many homeowners, their best option is to sell.
So what we're saying to people is if you want to sell, you can let us know.
To be clear, this is not a free house you're getting.
100% no.
For 40 years, Neighborhood Housing Services has worked to help people afford homes and stay in their homes. Programs include financial education, low-cost lending, and home refurbishment. Ishelle was already working with them to prepare to buy a home when her lot hit the market. Now, Neighborhood Housing Services will sell the home to Ishelle, buying her something she hasn't had since January 7th. The opportunity for something she doesn't have to do quickly.
To think about dreaming again, and to dream in the same space.
Maybe this time with a pool. In Altadena, Karma Dickerson, NBC4 News.